And we had so much fun. She would bring food and candles. It would get videoed. And the video would get to Michael. And this was during when he was going through the second case. And it just made it a good time. You know, every month we would meet. I just wanted a dog near me.
Even you have?
Well, she just made it fun. She would bring food, she'd cook, and boy did she know how to cook. She was something else. She used to cook stuff and put it online, and she would say the recipe and everything, and her accent was just, it was just so funny to me, the way she talked English, you know.
Yes.
And I would just sit and laugh. I mean, I'd laugh so hard I'd have to keep playing it so I could write down the recipe. And the food was so good, and I'd always tell her, you know, when are you going to make me something? One time she found out that they were going to be making the biggest cake ever. It was in the Guinness Book of World Records. And she found out about it, and we all got together to go eat it. So we get there. I have pictures of doing the cake and everything here. We walk in, and the cake's not made. We're like, where's the cake? So we got in aprons, we got in gloves, and they had sheets of cake, and we were putting frosting or whatever it was on it, and making the cake. It was like a Lucy moment. I felt like I was on TV being Lucy. It just was too much fun. And I have pictures here with Jimmy and Julie and Farah's mom doing the cake, and then me and her. So we hadn't seen each other when Michael died. We didn't talk for like 9 years. And of course it was just really hard for us, and that's how we met and everything. So we ended up going to dinner to Plane Jumpers. And well, recently, but then before that, I'm talking about before that.
That's your spot. Your spot.
Yeah, always eating with her. And we were literally in the restaurant for 7 hours. And we still didn't finish. We got up, we were talking. We went to the door, we were talking. We talked at the car. I mean, it was just not enough time that day. But like she said, we got to go again recently. And her foot was hurt, and she came on crutches. And it was Christmas time, that's when it was. And she had an ornament made for me as a gift, and I have a picture of the ornament over here, which was the sweetest thing. No one's ever had something made for me that I know of. And then she gave me some oils. So when she had her salon, I used to drop in. I dropped in a couple times. And one time she was with customers, and we just sat there and talked. And then we, at the Vindication party, me and her sang the song Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming by Jermaine and Michael. And before that, I went to her salon. It was just me and her, and we just like rehearsed it. She was Michael, I was Jermaine. And I have a video of it. Hopefully we could play it a little bit if we have time. So that was that. She drew a big drawing of Michael's face, and she won a contest to go to Neverland. So she got to go to Neverland. I got to go when he went into the court and said not guilty for the second case. He invited all of us. We had little invitations. It was catered. We went on the rides. We went on one ride, and this guy the worker there had like rock music on, and we're like looking at him like, no. Right. So he put music on, and we went on all these rides. I fed the llamas. I did everything there. And I'm glad I did, because I probably paid for half of that house to spend money on him. Um, again, she was always positive. I mean, she would, I'd go to her, and she was kind of like my third therapist. My mom's my second, she was my third. If I didn't work with them, I just went down the line, and Farah always summed it up. I gotta say, Julie is a carbon copy of her mom, and Jimmy's a carbon copy of his dad. She has her heart, she has her looks, she has everything. Everything. This is our Farah now.
Oh man, that's a lot of big shoes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't patient.
Yeah, you're all gonna have to find somebody else. And Farah can't refer you to them either. So Geraldine is turning her book into a movie, and we're gonna dedicate the movie to Farah. And at the end, we're gonna put like a little video thing together with pictures and stuff like that, because Farah was her first supporter with the movie. We're working on it. We're just about there.
Almost there. Almost.
So the last text she gave me was she was having kidney problems, and that was the last time. And then Julie contacted me about her being in the hospital and everything, but she didn't want anybody to see her at the hospital. I should have just went. Kill myself for not listening to you. For listening to you. So the next day, after she got into hospice, the next morning, I woke up at 4 o'clock and I called the place. I'm like, I have to go see her. Never went to see someone in hospice. And I was out the door with my dog. And Julie texted me that she was gone. God. But I did. Julie had a great idea. Some people filmed a little video to her, and she saw that. So she saw me, before her last day. So I just want to say that I love you guys so much. Thank you for being in my life. Yes. My physical therapist here. I'm going back to him.
And that's right, those videos that you sent, I showed all of those to her. So definitely she saw all of those. So thank you so much for those videos. That was pretty cool that you did that. So thank you. All right. Who's next if anybody wants to? And Geraldine, thank you for your beautiful song. I heard it. It was in the hallway, but I heard it.
You're welcome.